I've been a success. I'm like a diamond, I shine under pressure. But life's been trying me, I learned all my lessons. I realize I gotta kill all my blessings. I'm working hard every day to be a better man. If practice makes perfect, then I'm already a veteran. I suffer from the
All right, let's get it.
Our fighters have chosen their characters. The battle is just seconds away.
When it's all said and done, they gon' call me a legend. I love to break bread, but I'd rather break records.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who is going to come out on top in this fight?
Let me have some fun.
Round one. Fight.
Checking their opponent. The low heavy hits. Low heavy. Takes up some damage with a long reaching attack. Backs them into the corner. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're going to eat tons of damage. Both sides have full drive and plenty of health. Let's see how things open up. Looking for a way to incorporate their drive. Trying to read each other here? Low heavy hits, mix up incoming. Their super art gauge is running on empty. That's going to be a big factor in how this match plays out. Player one is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Ends with a projectile. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
Potential kick. Projectile to try and change the situation. Somehow pushes back all the goes for the super art. Solid combo. Impaler incoming. Going in, scrapping it out up close. Player one is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Gets in a Hazashi. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fire burst. Are they going to be able to come back and snatch big knockdown? Here comes the mix-up. Are we gonna see a comeback here? What are they gonna do? Oh, could be the start of something. Sandblast! Jumps in, lays them out with the overhead. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Back to the character select screen. Seems to be more to settle their nerves than anything else.
Sure thing.
Now that our fighters have chosen their characters, it's time to go.
I'm ready for a fight when it's on, it's on. I'm charging like a bull when it's on, it's on.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
Hope you're not a sore loser.
Round one. Fight.
Starts the round off with a projectile to assess the situation. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? What are they thinking here? This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Time's the only thing moving here. Player two is in a tight spot right now. And that's a KO. Timed that perfectly. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Fight.
They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Both sides reluctant to get in each other's faces, but who'll seize control this round? Player two creates a good corner opportunity. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Still slugging it out at this range. Connects with medium strength. Just goes for it at this range. That's not gonna hit. Player all in with a rush. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. What a finish! Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Time to select a stage.
Metro City.
Our fighters will want to pick the appropriate character for this match.
Yeah, I've been a success. I'm like a diamond, I shine under pressure. But life's been trying me, I learned all my lessons. I realize I gotta kill all my blessings. I'm working hard every day to be a better man.
Open those shutters. We're ready to fight.
I suffer from defeat, so success is my medicine. Destined for greatness, I do not. When it's all said and done, they gon' call me a legend. I love to break bread, but I'd rather break records.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
I'm not gonna lose.
Round 1. Fight.
Starts things off with a jump in. That was a solid anti-air. Wow. Shut down. Still slugging it out here. Trips him up. Starts off zoning with fireballs. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Anything could happen here. Takes a trip. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit.
Are we gonna see a comeback here?
Hazanshu threw him off with the overhead. Rattles them with a spinning perch. You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. KO! Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Who's going to start things off? Gets in a Hazanshu. That last round was all about close quarters combat. They really took it to each other.
Lightning kicks.
So, what's next? What'll happen here? You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Their life is hanging by a thread. They gotta lean heavily on their drive moveset. This is the time to use fireballs to chip away at an opponent. Not much movement, but the thinking caps are definitely on. Oh, could be the start of something. Goes for it all, but just misses. The projectile connects, not giving the opponent any chances. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Back to the character selection. Must have something planned.
Let's dance.
Now that our fighters have chosen their characters, it's time to go.
When it's all said and done, they gon' call me a legend. I love to break bread, but I'd rather break records.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
The top player is here.
This will be a good fight.
Round 1. Fight.
Starts off zoning with fireballs. Who's gonna make a move? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. Both fighters are sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be prime time to let it rip. Will they use their drive to break through or to turn up the heat? Neither of them willing to back off here. Both sides backing off to form their game plan. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. The super armor does its job. Bumps up. Anything could happen here. Scrapping it out up close. Dashes forward. Showing some real tenacity. Hits them in their gut. Have they noticed the drive gauge gap? Roughing up the body. Dashes up, fires off the Shinku Hadouken. A quick breather. Close range projectile.
Are we gonna see a comeback here?
Spreads it cleanly. Player one was an absolute beast in that match.
Round one.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Decides to buff up while they can. Trying to read each other here? It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Player one chases them down. Their super art gauge is running on empty. That's going to be a big factor in how this match plays out. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Taking stock. Player one gets him. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round two. Fight.
Medium kick hits. Scrapping it out up close. That last round was all about close quarters combat. They really took it to each other. Hits them with this free flow. Bumps up. Goes for the jump in. Player two has the chance to win the round if they can put their drive to good use. The big shin Hashogaki is gonna sting. The low heavy's blocked. Flawless round. They got him so quick. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Next up, stage selection. Are they going to go with their main character?
All right, I'm ready. My stripes, cause you know I'm do or die with this. Journey started young, super hard-headed. Call me crazy, but you is not my psychiatrist. Through a lifetime of strifing and struggling. Be the best, that's my covenant. And I'ma live forever, that's my legacy. Greatest of all time, that's what they gon' label me. Put in work, I did my part. They like, keep on going, cause you got heart. They know that.
Open those shutters. We're ready to fight.
Highly motivated, they try to say I'm overrated. If you from where I'm from, you're not supposed to make it. When it's all said and done, they gon' call me a legend. I love to break bread, but I'd rather break records.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
I'm not gonna lose.
Round one. Fight.
Waiting for the opponent to make the first move.
Sure you can.
Who's going to break the silence first? Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match going to go? How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Trips them up. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Who's it gonna be? Tries to get a breather with a projectile. Denying them a breather there with a long-range fireball. Good parry there, and great work finding the opening. Tries to throw, but doesn't connect. Next up, that tech's what you get when both sides go in on the throw. Player two is in a tight spot right now. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? KO. Player one sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Round two. Fight.
Charges forward. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Player two was completely shut out in that last round. They really need to think about whether to press on with their current game plan or change up their playstyle a bit. They're in the corner and the beatdown continues. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Both fighters planning something? Player one, KO! Player one is a force to be reckoned with. Back to the character select screen. Must have something planned.
Earn my stripes, cause you know I'm do or die with this. Journey started young,